With our legs crossed, sit up nice and tall. Gently close the eyes. Begin to allow the body to settle in. Letting each of the cells arrive on the mat today. And begin to scan the body, starting at the toes, working your way up slowly, getting to know the sole of the foot, the top of the foot, the heel, continuing upwards, not trying to shift or move anything, simply becoming aware of how the body feels and rests in this moment, in this space. Scanning up the legs all the way to the hips. And up the torso, getting to know the front and the back, the sides of the torso. How do they feel in this moment? Scan down the arms, starting at the shoulders, getting to know each side of the shoulder joint, how it feels today in this space. Scanning all the way down to the fingertips. Then scan the front of the throat, the back of the neck, the sides. Working your way up the face, getting to know how the muscles of the face feel today, in this moment, in this space. And getting a clear mental image of the entire body in the mind's eye. How the whole being feels today. And gently shift your awareness to your mind. Notice what thoughts are floating around in the headspace today. Not trying to move or alter any of the thoughts. Just becoming familiar with each one as it rests in the mind space. Like cars passing by on a highway. It's a choice to step into the traffic and engage, or to stay outside of the traffic and observe. And gently shift your awareness to your breath. Notice how the body is breathing in and out. Not trying to change or alter the breath, becoming familiar with how the breath feels moving through the body. Shift your awareness to your breath, noticing how it's flowing in and out of the body. Begin to lengthen the inhale in, lengthen the exhale out. Deep breaths in, filling from the navel to the collarbones as you breathe the air in. Softening down from the collarbones to the navel as you breathe out. Big breaths in. Slow, steady breath out. You'll keep this slow, steady breath with you throughout class today, using it as a gauge to see how deep or less you need to go into the pose. You can leave your eyes closed or gently blink them open. Inhale and lift the hands up wide and high, stretching overhead. Exhale, plants the right hand down, stretches the left arm up and over. Opening the left side body as you breathe in. Inhale back to center. Exhale, plants the left hand down, stretches the right arm up and over. Breathe in, big breath into the right rib cage. Feel it expand as you inhale. Feel it soften as you exhale. Inhale back to center. Exhale over to the other side, stretching the left arm up and over. Deep breath in. Slow, steady breath out. Inhale back to center. Exhale over to the other side. Opening up the right side body. Inhale and feel the ribs expand. Exhale, feel them soften. Inhale back to center. Exhale, plant the hands in front of you. Drop your head, forward fold. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale to walk yourself up. Nice tall seat. We'll take the right ear to the right shoulder and then gently let the neck roll down. Left ear, left shoulder. And the head can go as back as far as is comfortable. Bringing the right ear to the right shoulder and down again, making circles with the neck. Moving as slowly or as quickly as you would like. Pausing in the sensations that feel tight or tender. And then switch directions, letting the circle come in the other way. Notice where the sensations are being felt as you move the neck. You breathe into those sensations. And come back to center. Lift the head up. We'll switch the cross of the legs so the opposite leg is in front. Sit up nice and tall, stretching the torso and the head towards the ceiling. Inhale the hands up wide and high. Exhale, plants the right hand down, stretches the left arm up and over. Breathing deeply into the left side body. Inhale back to center. Exhale over to the other side. Big breath into the right side body. Inhale back to center. Exhale, plants the hands in front of you. Let your head drop. Breathe in. Stay for the breath out. Notice where you feel the sensation in the body. Let the breath travel down to the sensation. Inhale to walk yourself up. Begin to circle the shoulders, lifting the shoulders to the ears and drawing them down the back, and then up and down, up and down. And switching directions, rolling them forward. And gently release. Fold over the legs, come into a tabletop position. Do you want a blanket for under your knees, or is that mat big enough?
I forgot.
Here, you can use this one.
Oh,
That's okay. Spread the fingers nice and wide with the index finger pointing forward or slightly outwards. On an inhale, you're going to draw the chest through the arms, sending the tailbone to the wall behind you. Cow belly pose. Exhale to drop the head and tuck the tailbone. Cat pose. Inhale to come forward. Exhale to round. Inhale, arch the spine. Exhale, press the heart up towards the ceiling. Inhale, forward. Exhale to round. Moving at the pace of your own breath. Continuing to undulate the spine back and forth. Waking up each of the vertebrae, pumping up each of the discs between them as we bring new life and movement to the spine. Yep, keep going. And gently find stillness. Inhale and take the right hand and stick it between the left leg and left arm, coming to landing on the shoulder, letting the head drop down, walking the left hand out in front of you, stretching the arm nice and long. Big breath in, slow, steady breath out. Gently walk your left hand back towards your face, press in, lift up, open up, and then set the hand down. There you go, yep. And then we'll stick the left hand in through, landing on the shoulder, letting the head rest. Your top arm can come onto the mat, yep, perfect. Walk the right hand back in towards the face, press yourself up, spin the arm open, and place the arm down. Sit back on your heels for a moment. Bringing our hands together. Yeah, it happens sometimes. Then we'll spin the wrists in a figure eight. And then switch directions of your figure eight. Rolling out the wrist joints, waking them up. Gently release and shake the hands out. Come back into a tabletop position. Inhale, lengthen the right leg long. Inhale to lift the leg up. Then option to lift the left arm up, balancing on opposite arm, opposite leg. Hug your lower ribs in towards the midline to keep the belly from drooping down. Exhale to lower the arm and the leg. Extend the left leg long. Inhale to lift it up. Lift the right arm long. Observe the subtle differences from side to side, honoring them. Exhale to lower down. On an inhale, you'll lift your right arm, left leg, stretching from heel to toe. Exhale to lower down. Inhale, left leg, right arm. Exhale, lowers you down. Inhale, right leg, left arm. Exhale, lowers you down. Inhale, left leg, right arm. Exhale, lowers you down. Bring your big toes to touch. Sit your hips back towards your heels. Child's pose, walking yourself forward. Connect back to that breath in. Stay for the breath out. Walk your hands forward, planting them firmly into the mat. Lift your hips, tuck your toes, send your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Bend one knee and straighten the other, walking out your dog, waking up the back of the legs. On an exhale, walk your hands back to meet your feet in the forward fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine outwards, halfway lift, hands to shins. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise all the way, hands overhead, stretching nice and tall towards the ceiling. Exhale the hands down. Inhale the hands up. On an exhale, hinge forward, folding at the hips. Knees can be nice and bent. Neck releases so the head can relax. Inhale, halfway lift, nice long spine. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise, hands overhead, nice and tall. Exhale the hands down. Inhale the hands up. Exhale to hinge forward, folding at the hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk yourself back out into a high plank. Lower the knees, lower the belly. come all the way down. Press the tops of your feet into the mat. On an inhale, lift the chest any amount, using little to no weight in the hands, coming into a baby cobra. Exhale, lowers you down. Place one cheek on the mat. Letting the legs soften, letting the arms relax. Take a deep breath in, filling the body up. Feel it pressing against the earth as you inhale. And gently soften, lifting away from the earth as you exhale. Bring your gaze back to center and inhale to lift the chest up. Exhale, lowers you down. Place the opposite cheek down on the mat. Big deep breath in. Slow, steady breath out. Bring your gaze back to center. Press the tops of your feet into the mat so your knees lift. Inhale up, baby cobra. Exhale, lowers you down. Tuck your toes. Press yourself up and back. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Slow, steady breath out. Walk your hands back to meet your feet in a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise all the way up, hands overhead, nice and tall. Exhale the hands down. Inhale the hands up. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale to draw the spine halfway up. Exhale, walk your hands all the way back out into a high plank. Hold here, lifting the abdomen away from the floor. And lower the knees, lower the chest, come all the way down. On an inhale, begin to lift the chest any amount off the ground. Exhale, lowers you down. Tuck your toes, press yourself up and back, downward facing dog. Pressing the earth away from you, focus on keeping the weight on your index and thumb fingers. As you lengthen the torso towards the ceiling. And exhale, walk your hands back to meet your feet. In a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rise up, nice and tall. Just taking the hands with you. We'll keep the hands lifted. Grab onto your left wrist and stretch over to the right. Breathe into the left side body here. Feeling the ribs expand on the inhale. Your next inhale brings you back to center. Grab onto your right wrist. Stretch over to the left. Notice the subtle difference from side to side. Inhale back to center. Exhale to fold. And then inhale, lift halfway. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise, hands overhead, nice and tall. Exhale the hands down. Inhale the hands up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walks your hands all the way back out into a high plank.
From high plank, we're going to turn onto the edges of our feet. So the inside edge of your right foot, outside edge of your left foot. Lift your right hand, coming into a side plank. Lifting, keep the hips lifting. Exhale to lower down, coming back through plank. Rolling over to the other side. Lifting the left arm up. Finding our balance as we do it. Exhale to lower the hand down, send the hips up, downward facing dog. Deep breath in, slow, steady breath out. And then inhale, lift your right leg high, keeping the toes facing the ground. Exhale to bring it towards the front of your mat. That works. And then you're going to lift your back knee up. You spin your back foot flat, aligning heel to heel or heel to arch. Cool. And bend into the front knee. Spread the arms out wide. Perfect. Taking the gaze over the middle finger. In warrior two. Deep breath in. Slow, steady breath out. And inhale, straighten your front leg. Turn your foot parallel, so both feet are parallel to the edge of your mat. Bring your hands to your hips. And gently fold over the legs, reaching for the ground with your hands. Make the ground a little closer. That way we don't have to strain. And notice if the outside edges of your feet have more weight placed on them. Hug your inner ankles in, evening the weight out on both feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring the hands to your hips. Inhale to rise all the way. We're going to spin our left foot facing the back wall. Bend into the left knee. Spread the arms, coming into warrior two on the other side. Pressing that back foot firmly into the mat. And inhale to straighten the leg. Turn the foot parallel. Turn the front foot. And we'll step both feet to the front of the mat. Then you're going to take your right foot back. Keep your left foot forward, aligning heel to heel. Bend into the front knee. Take the arms out this way. Gaze over the middle finger. Big breath in. Slow breath out. Inhale to straighten the leg. Turn the foot parallel. Make sure your toes are pointing forward. Bring your hands to your hips. Gently fold over the thighs, reaching for the floor. Let the head drop and be heavy. Using the block as necessary so the floor is closer to us. And then connect back with your feet. Notice if the weight has shifted to the outside edges. See if you can make it even pressure on the entire foot. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring the hands to the hips and rise all the way. We'll spin the right foot to point towards the back of the room. Bend into the front knee. Spread the arms. Perfect. Keep pressing that back foot firmly into the mat. Keeping the back knee straight. Inhale to straighten the leg, turn the foot, turn the left foot to face the front of the room, and step forward to the front of your mat. Perfect. Inhale the hands up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, steps the feet back, high plank. You can stay down on your knees and lower all the way down. Press the tops of the feet into the mat so the knees lift. Inhale, baby cobra, lifting the chest any amount. Exhale to lower down. Tuck your toes, press yourself up and back, downward facing dog. Big breath in, slow, steady breath out. On an exhale, lower down to the knees. Come to sitting on your bottom. And we'll roll ourselves all the way down. Make sure your strap is nearby so that you can reach it. Oh, take your time. I can hang out and wait. I'd rather you dehydrated than not. So you'll lay all the way down, feet flat. And then we'll hook the strap around our right foot, lifting the right leg towards the ceiling, keeping both hips plugged into the mat. Option to stay right here, or you can extend your left leg long on the mat. Keep both of your feet flexed towards your face or your lifted foot. Notice where the sensation is being felt in the body, and the breath travel down to those areas of sensation. Help bring a sense of softness to the area. Then take the strap into your right hand. Take your left hand on your left hip. Keep both hips plugged into the mat as you open the leg over to the right, any amount. Keeping both feet flexed back towards the face. Inhale the leg back to center. Take the strap in your left hand. Take your right hand into your right hip crease. Keep both hips planted on the mat as you drag the leg over to the left. Deep breath in. Slow, steady breath out. Inhale the leg back to center. Taking the strap in both hands. Take a deep breath in. Stay for the breath out. Then bend the left knee, placing the left foot flat on the mat. Unhook the right foot from the strap, placing the right foot down. Pause here. Observe how the right hip feels compared to the left. Then when you're ready, hooking the strap around the ball of your left foot, extending the left leg long up towards the ceiling. Option to keep your right knee bent or straighten the right leg out. Flex your toes back towards your face so the legs stay nice and active. Deep breaths in, slow, steady breaths out. the strap into your left hand. Take your right hand onto your right hip crease. Keep both hips planted. Open the leg over to the left. Watch the inhalation fill the body up. Stay for the exhalation, softening the body. Inhale the leg back to center. Take the strap into your right hand. Left hand to the left hip crease. Drag the strap over to the right, pointing the toes at your right shoulder. Deep breath in. Slow, steady breath out. Inhale the leg back to center. Taking the strap in both hands. Then bend the right knee, placing the right foot flat. Unhook the left foot. Place the left foot down. Move the strap off to the side. Notice how the left hip feels compared to the right. And take your right ankle across your left thigh, making a figure four. You can stay here with your toes flexed back towards your right knee, or you can interlace your hands behind your left thigh for a deeper stretch. Keep the toes of your right foot flexed back towards your knee. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Staying present for the next breath that flows into the body. Remaining present as the exhale leaves the body. Gently unhook the hand, placing the left foot flat. Unhook the foot, placing the right foot flat. And then go to the other side, hooking the left ankle over the right thigh. Flex your left toes back towards your knee. And interlace the hands behind your right thigh, if you did so on the other side. Begin to settle in. Notice how the body feels in this posture. Deep breath in, slow, steady breath out. Gently release the foot, placing both feet flat on the mat. Roll over to one side. Press yourself up to a seat. You might want to grab your bolster to sit on. Bring the soles of the feet together, the knees go out wide. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale to fold, dropping the head. Reconnecting back to the breath in and out. Let the mind stay focused on the breath, flowing in through the nose, gently releasing out the nose. Each passing breath, a new journey to go on, a new experience. Notice if the breath is traveling down to any of the sensations you're feeling in your body. Let the inhale bring a sense of softness over the muscles.
And inhale, walk yourself up. Stretch the legs out nice and long. Inhale to lift the hands up. Exhale to hinge at the hips, grabbing onto the shins. Letting the head drop. Folding over the legs. Stay connected to the inhale in. The exhale out. Inhale to rise all the way up. We'll take our legs out wide in a straddle. Inhale to lift the hands up. Exhale, plant the hands in front of you. Drop the head. Feel the stretch in the inner groin area. Notice if you can let the breath travel down to those areas. Bring a sense of softness. Inhale to walk yourself up. Bring your legs together. And we're going to take our mats to the walls. And with your mat at the wall, bring yourself close to the wall or scoot. And then I like to just cartwheel my legs up this way, letting the feet rest, making any final adjustments. You can be as close or as far from the wall as necessary. The main point is letting your low back press into the mat so the curve of the low back is naturally there. And let the legs go, let the arms go out by the sides. Gently close the eyes. Begin to allow the body to relax. Letting each of the muscles soften, starting with the toes. Letting the toes become soft as the arch spreads. The top of the foot relaxes. Let the ankles soften. So you let the muscles of the legs become heavy, sinking down towards the earth. Let the hips be heavy, releasing their grip on the tip of the femur, letting the hip flexors relax and release. Let the muscles of the back and the abdomen soften. The low back spread into the mat. The shoulders melt in. And the chest spreads wide open. Allow the arms to be heavy. Let the fingers soften and roll in on one another. As the throat relaxes, releasing any effort. Let the muscles of the face soften. Allowing total relaxation over the entire body.
Letting the mind rest at the tip of the nose, where the air comes in and out. Letting any other thoughts slowly drift away. Notice if the mind drifts away, gently bring it back to the breath. Letting the body continue to be soft and supple, not holding on to anything, just allowing it to come and go effortlessly through the nose. Watch the mind, notice if it drifts off on a cloud of thoughts. Gently shift the awareness back to the breath, back to the inhale. Everything else drift away as the only thing that matters is watching the breath flow in and out of the body. Begin to notice how the air feels surrounding your body, how it feels pressing into your feet, your legs, your arms and torso. How's the air feel pressing against your face? And invite a slow, deep breath in through the nose, filling the body up with as much air as you possibly can get in there. Gently soften, releasing the air outwards. Begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes, inviting life back into the body. You can leave your eyes closed and then bring the feet flat onto the wall so your knees will bend and your feet will go flat. Take your arms out to a T, then let the knees drop over to the right, coming into a supine twist. If you'd like, you can take the gaze over your left shoulder. Big breath into the left side body, filling it up with air. Slow, steady breath out, softening the body. The inhale fills you up, expanding the rib cage outwards. The exhale softens the body down into the earth. Inhale the gaze and the legs back to center. Exhale the legs over to the left. And the gaze over the right shoulder, if that feels okay on your neck. Deep breaths in. Slow, steady breaths out. Inhale the legs and the gaze back to center. Take the knees over to the right. Use your right arm as a pillow as you turn yourself to face the right. Pause here. In a space of gratitude for your body and everything that it's capable of and continues to do for you on a day-to-day basis. And with your head being the last thing to rise, go ahead and push yourself up all the way, coming to a nice comfortable seat. Crossing the legs, bringing the hands to heart center, gently bow the head, acknowledging the wisdom that lies in the heart, the wisdom that guided you to your mat today, and bow forward, sealing in the benefits of your practice. The light in me honors, sees, and respects the light in you. Namaste.